Sweet love is what I hope that you can find. A love that's so pure and kind. You are the answer. You're so perfect in design. A love that I can't deny. You are the answer. I'm holy Father. Holy Father. Holy Father. I'm holy Father. I'm holy Father. Oh, holy Father. You call me your treasure, my banner, my defender. I thought you was better, so sad to say now. Oh, my heart, that you with me forever. There's nothing I wouldn't do. Just say forever. Oh yeah. I can put it. Love is all I require. Even when love don't get no sweet love is all I require. Oh, so pure, Baba, you are beautiful. You're so perfect in design. I know that you deserve. Good night. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much for joining. If you're joining us on IG or YouTube, please share with a friend. Let somebody know. Hey, let somebody know that we are live tonight. Check. Comforter. For every time I've been left forsaken, them blow me short, but you dark factor. Never go down, never undertaking. So many times me, I don't fall down. Be your mercy, be talking for me. I take my Bible and concordance. I never see your begin forsaking. I don't go down. Someone now no glory. You will bless me, Sunday for Sunday. I don't count down. I talk down. I check down. All right, good night. Let somebody know. We'll let somebody know that we are live tonight. So we say, I'm say what? On that nation, they far away. You won't just they come my way. Goodness and mercy, never. Now we make nobody bother me. I've decided say all my days. I want Jesus to be born. I don't go down. Somebody, I'm not glory. You know, you can bless me. I don't down. I don't I don't check down. You know, we say, think on it is thinking on you shall be saved. I do me correct. Alrighty, we're gonna do one more song and then I'm gonna begin. Ways to express yourself. Explore over 10 different modes. Be what show if you check on me, All right, good night. Thank you so much for joining us. Share the love with someone as we come in. Blessings of God upon me life, oh. See as my life in a balance, so not the grace of the Lord taking me high, no. No be fantasy, your love is my reality. The anointing never give the yoke, all of that they believe, say my God will be born. Steady you so, because I love, must stay my head, you know. This your love, no be fantasy, oh. If you keep like us, yo, see you to follow. He let go. You will show if you take my you will know. As it's strong from my I am flawless, right? But my depart from branches, healers, but my blessings, I am God, so never stress me out. I am bad, I'm the umbrella, I get it done, I need no piece of my you could have from my head. When I look up, oh, everything I see just they make me believe, say, what is in my head, oh. You think me the shine, oh. Somewhere I live me like ready and see before. You follow me, oh. Now I don't do this. Thinking that my money, all of my songs just they make sense. All day my head, oh. Now the word that they confess. When they keep it in best. All of them just no man contest. All day my head, oh. That's why the echo. Be will show if you check on you for no. This is strong, and my want to know. No be joke, even for my face, need it show. On my the flow. Oh, love, 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 on my head, oh. Alrighty, so good night, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us as you come in at any point in time in the live, or perhaps you'll be watching the replay of this session. I just invite you to share it with someone. I'm your incredible host, Akeelia Thompson, coming to you straight out of Jamaica, and we're really tapping into the purpose zone. And tonight, I'm just sharing briefly on the theme or the topic, release the counterfeit. Alrighty, so please, as you come in, just let somebody know that we are live. I'll try to do these sessions with you every Wednesday at 7 p.m. We just wrapped season 4 of the Sold Into Purpose podcast, and of course, that was incredible. So I do implore you all to go and watch that. So please share the live with somebody. If you want to stay connected with us, all you have to do is to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Akeelia Thompson. That is Akeelia Thompson, as well as follow us on all socials at Sold Into Purpose. That is SOULED into Purpose. And we're also available on all major audio platforms. So this is definitely a space that you want to be in because, of course, we want to help persons to tap into their purpose, tap into your higher self, of course, tap into what God has called you to do. That is of utmost importance. He is the way, the truth, and the life, and that is what we preach and practice here, so to speak. Well, we're really just sharing as we have different, well, we had different guests coming on the podcast, but no, I'm sharing with you, and I trust that this session can definitely help you to go into that next measure, that next level. We're in a new month. So happy new month to everyone who is watching. Thank you so much. And I pray that this month of July 2025, that it will be a blessed one, that the Lord will give you grace, give you favor, give you everything you need to go forward in this season and beyond. I pray that strength will be upon you. No untimely death will be our portion. Harm will not come to our doorsteps. We decree and we declare that by his stripes we are healed, and everything that concerns us and that is attached to us in this season, that it will definitely win. The word tells us that the Lord blessed Potiphar's house because of Joseph's sake, and that is something that is absolutely, absolutely incredible. So thank you so much for joining me tonight.
I'm just checking the live to ensure that we are in one accord. We understand how social media can be. And so I just want to ensure that you can see and hear me clearly. Alrighty. Thank you for those who have already joined us at different points in time on the Instagram live. Thank you so much. Just share it, share it, share it, share it with somebody. Let somebody know who will let somebody know that we are live. So we're looking tonight at release the counterfeit. Really, we're releasing the counterfeit. And what does that mean to you? We are releasing the counterfeit. We're releasing what no longer serves us in this season, right? We are ensuring that we tap into what God has called us to be and to do in this season. And why release the counterfeit? So essentially, we are in the process of acquiring some stuff for season 5, and we want to do some changes about the place, all right? And so I went out, did my research, went on a particular vendor, put everything in the cart, and I was like, okay, I'm set, I'm ready to make my particular purchase. Then the notification kept popping up that there would be a sale, and I thought to myself, why not just wait and see if there will be any variations in the prices? So from time to time, I will check on the cart just to ensure that everything is in order. One particular day, I went back to the cart just to check to ensure that what we need, we will have it, or we would have it rather. And to my surprise, everything was sold out. And I was really disgruntled. I spent a latter half of the evening just trying to find substitute items to refill those items that I wanted. And believe you me, I looked at my space and I'm like, this is going to fit in it. The color scheme, the everything, this is definitely what we need to execute the vision. And I was really bummed that it was sold out. And so I was trying to get other stuff to fill the cart, and it was not fitting. No matter how much I tried to, not even really looking at the price point, but in my spirit, it just did not resonate because I had my mind set on those particular items. I believe that those would have been the perfect things for it. So that's one thing. The second thing was that from that particular vendor, I was looking at the shipping time because I said that if we make the purchase at this particular point in time, then we're going to get it in time. We're going to be able to rearrange the set and have everything, all our ducks in a row. And I was super, you know, adamant about the time frame that everything would be in. Lo and behold, I was there trying to fit some items in. I reluctantly did, but it still was not settling in my spirit. And then I'm like, okay, I really don't like these items. Let me go to another vendor and see if I can find what I want. Can I tell you, purple seekers, that immediately as I opened another vendor, the same set that I had in the cart on the other side, there it was. It popped right up. And here's the thing about it. The price was significantly lower. I could not believe that this was the same item that I saw elsewhere. The price was significantly lower because we're in the sale period. And I'm like, what if I did not go over to somewhere else? And of course, it's not that the thought did not come initially, but as I shared with you, I was adamant about those reasons. I fell in love with the site. I wanted it, the time frame, the shipping, to get it here, to set it up, everything. I am having everything. I had everything in my calendar, and that was how I wanted it to be done. And because of that, it took me quite a while to switch over to somewhere else. And the reality is, as I pondered on that this week, I saw the set and I got the set, of course, and I'll tell you a little bit about that later on. But as I pondered on that, I thought to myself, if I am this way about this particular thing, what other areas of my life do I practice the same thing? Because we can use logics, right? For those who went to undergrad at UTech, we know the whole logics concept. If A plus A equal B, then A is so, right? We know the whole logics thing, right? So I thought to myself, if I did this in one area of my life, what are the other areas that I would have done this? And by this, I mean holding on to things that no longer serve me. I mean, I could have moved on so much easier, could have gone to another side, could have gotten something else, but there I was, just feeling down, feeling out of it because what I wanted at that particular time, I just could not have it. And then the word of the Lord came to me strongly yesterday, and he said, release the counterfeit. And this may be a timely word for me in this season, but it may also be a timely word for you wherever you are across the globe. Because I know that we have global purpose seekers, we have individuals who really want to make a change in their lives and to create impact in the earth before the Lord returns, that is. And so I want to pull your attention to Isaiah 43, verse 19, and it says, behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth, shall ye not know it? More often than not, there is a better option. There is an alternative. The Lord is creating a way for us. He has created a way for us. But because we are so stuck on the old thing, we're so stuck on what is familiar, we are stuck on what we want, we are stuck in our ways, we cannot realize that there is something else. There is a new provision. There is something better. There is a better price point. There is another vendor that we can tap into. But we're holding on to what we know to be near and dear. We're wasting time. We're feeling down. We're getting upset about it. When in reality, he has already created another way, another avenue for us to tap into what we need in this season. And so I want to pull your attention to point one. And point one says to us that sometimes we are holding on to the wrong thing. And I want you to substitute the wrong thing to people, places, jobs, your titles, whatever it is that you're holding on to. And if we take a look at 1 Samuel 16, verse 1, it says, this is the Lord speaking to Samuel. How long will you mourn for Saul, since I have rejected him as king? Fill your horn with oil and be on your way. I am sending you to Jesse of Bethlehem. The Lord was already prepared to provide a new king to the children of Israel. But guess what? Samuel, of course, in his humanity, he loved Saul and he was mourning for him. And the Lord is like, are we not over this? Like, I've rejected him. Move on. We are moving on to new things. There is something new. There is a new king that I want you to anoint. And the key thing is we hold on to expired assignments, people, jobs, titles, relationships, environments, shopping carts. God said, let go of Saul. I have chosen David. And if it is that we are not able to recognize that we need to release that old thing, we need to tap into something new, then we will continue to be in Lodebar. We will continue to be in Egypt. We will continue to be in those places and spaces that the Lord has not ordained us to be in this time and in this season. And so we have to take stock of where we're at and where the Lord is calling us to be at this particular point in time. We must go back to him, make an inquiry. The word tells us that David inquired of the Lord. He found some strength and he inquired of the Lord. And likewise, we have to do the same thing. Lord, at this particular point in time, am I still holding on to what you said? And Lord, what are you saying in this particular season? And so the reflection for us at this particular point in time, as we look at point one, where we're holding on to the wrong thing, the reflection is, are you trying to force something God has already said no to? Because sometimes we're presumptuous, right? He is the sovereign Lord. We're the clay, as I was to say we're the potter, we're the clay, and we don't want to be molded. We want to have it our way, right? We want to have it our way because we believe that it is the right thing, it's the right place, it's the right season, and we don't understand that the Lord has called us to something new, to something better, but we want to have it our way. human nature. And when we take a look at Lot's wife, we saw where she became a pillar of salt. Because even though Sodom and Gomorrah was a place of destruction, a vile place at that particular point in time, a place that by divine grace the Lord was saving her family and taking her out of that particular situation, she could not let go. And so she looked back, and we know the story. She became a pillar of salt. She couldn't embrace the future because she was still tied to her counterfeit past, still tied to a city that was going to burn to the ground, still tied to destruction, still tied to the old ways of thinking, not embracing holiness and everything else. And so we need to look at our lives and in the spaces and to see what is it, and ask ourselves, what am I holding on to? The Lord has said that I should release it. Why am I still holding on to it? In Jamaica, we have this language, we call it courages. Some of us, I did some spring cleaning yesterday. Many of us, we need to go through our homes, our lives, our contacts, and we need to uproot and pull out every single thing that does not belong to us, that does not belong to our assignment, that cannot help us to go to the next level. We have so many contacts, yet if we're in need of something, we can't reach out to somebody. Isn't that strange? We need to let go of the old things and create room for new things. A prophetic move that I do, especially when I'm being a little bit presumptuous and I'm like, Lord, I want something new. Whatever that particular thing, that new thing that I need, I throw out the old thing, even without even considering finances or the resources or where to get it from. I, as an act of faith or a prophetic move, I throw out that old thing. Because if I still hold on to that, I'm saying to the Lord that I don't trust you enough to create a new way, to provide something new to me. And so I want us to decree and to declare in this season that I will no longer hold on to what God has rejected. Are you holding on to what the Lord has rejected in this time and in this season? He's no longer in that place. He's no longer using that. We saw the story of the old prophet and the young prophet, where the Lord was no longer with the old prophet. And because of that, he sought to hamper the way of the young prophet. And we knew that because of his disobedience to what God had said, he lost his life, he lost his destiny. A generation could have been saved, but we want to hold on to what is familiar. And I understand we're human, but we need to let go. Whatever he has said, that it's time for us to release it. It's time for us to let go. It's time for us to go to a new place. How are we asking the Lord for new things, but we are unwilling to let go? We're hoarding stuff. We are not emptying ourselves so that he can fill us up, so that he can take us to the next level. How can we see the miracles, the signs and wonders when we're still holding on to what is old? I understand that it is near and dear. Some of us, or many of us, I should say, we have 50 figurine in our Jamaican culture. We've never used them a day in our lives. Some of them, they have been crystallized. There are so many things that we need to throw out. If we look at it, we bought it at the time because it was cute and that was it. We've never used it. We have no use for it. And so it's only taking up space. It's creating clutter in our environment and we need to release it. We need to let it go. And so the second point that I want to bring to your attention is sometimes it is the right promise, but it's the wrong place. I need somebody to, whenever you're watching this live, whenever you're watching this replay, as you join us, sometimes it is the right promise, but it's the wrong place. What do I mean by that? Remember, I was telling you that there was a particular set that I fell in love with, and the reality is, I'm hearing Apostle's voice. It's okay for you to fall in love, but must you fall? It's okay for you to be in love, but must you fall? Right? So I saw the set on the second site. It was everything I wanted. The Lord was creating another avenue for me to get exactly what I wanted at a reduced cost, but I was looking in the wrong place. right thing. It has been released. This is the word. This is the time. This is the season. But we're looking to the wrong people to help us to go to the next level. We're looking to those expired people in our lives. We're going back to the old methods. We're not activating anything new in our lives. It is true. This is what the Lord has promised you. It will come to pass. You will go to the next level. But guess what? It's in the wrong place. You have to shift from where you are. He told Abraham, come, go, look, survey the land. This is where I'm calling you. This is where I'm sending you in this time and in this season. So if we go back to Genesis 26 and we're looking at chapter 1, verse 6 and 12, Isaac wanted to go to Egypt in famine, but God said, stay in Gerar. He sowed in that land and reaped 100-fold. Right thing, but we're going to the wrong place. We understand that whenever there's a famine, we want to go to Egypt. We saw that in the case with Ruth and Naomi. We saw that in the case with Joseph, with his family. And so we understand that Egypt is that place of abundance of wealth. It can cater to our needs. But could it be that wherever we are, the Lord will bless us, He will satisfy us, He will cover us right there in that particular place? Or could it be that we're out of alignment simply because we're in the wrong place at that particular point in time? And so the thing that we need to be activated, we cannot receive it in that particular season because we're out of alignment by being in the wrong place, the wrong space, with the wrong people, with the wrong crowd, with the wrong everything. Just because something looks dry, it doesn't mean that it's not the place. We often chase opportunities instead of obeying divine directions. What looks promising can be poison. Let me say that again. Sometimes somewhere it may look fertile, but what looks promising can be poison. Not every open door is your door. So we're searching for the right thing. I know that God has revealed it to you. He has sent the woman of God and the man of God to speak to you. But the reality is, are you in a position to tap into that? So Naomi returned to Bethlehem at the right time, and that aligned Ruth to meet Boaz, and ultimately it blessed Naomi and their entire generation. Right? So the word and what we're decreeing and declaring at this particular point in time is, I will prosper in the place of my planting. And I just want to add something else to that decree, that if I am out of alignment, if I am in the wrong place, I ask the Lord to reposition me in this time and in this season to where He needs me to be. And I'm speaking that over my life as well. If I am out of alignment in anywhere as it relates to my job, my business, the relationships, the connections, Lord, reposition me in the right place. And then the third point that we want to look at tonight is, when God opens the door, act quickly. That's the right thing, the right place, the right people. Let us activate and act quickly. And what do I mean by that? So if we take a look on Mark 10, verse 46 to 52, it says, blind Bartimaeus threw off his cloak and ran when Jesus called him. He didn't hesitate. And so when I went to that new site and I saw the set and I even saw other stuff that could help me to do exactly what I needed to do, I never hesitated. I added it to my cart immediately and I cashed it out. Because if whatever, we have a saying in Jamaica, whatever stays too long, it will serve two masters. So whenever that open door comes, whatever we have been praying for, whatever we've been asking God to release onto us, the people, the destiny helpers, to be in position, to be in place at that particular point in time, when it comes, we need to run and grab it, right? Grab it with both arms. Grab it, grab it, grab it. Don't let it go. Because if that opportunity passes, then how long will you wait? How long will you wait for the king to come and locate you in Lodebar? Delayed obedience is still disobedience, and I want somebody to know that. Delayed obedience is still disobedience. When God opens the door, we need to move. Let go of the counterfeit before the real thing passes you by. So the things that we have, the counterfeit things in whatever entity, in whatever aspect of our lives, we need to let them go. The 10 virgins in Matthew 25, five were ready and five missed the opportunity. Preparation determines your participation. Preparation determines elevation. Preparation is what will take you to the next level. If you don't grab a hold on the right thing, the right people, treat them with honor, respect, the love that they deserve, then your opportunity, your next level is going to miss you. And what I want you to decree and to declare is, I won't miss my moment. I choose obedience over hesitation. The truth is, if I had cashed it out the first time when I added them to the cart, I would have gotten them. Of course, I would have been upset when I went to the other vendor and realized that there's a better price. But the reality is, I still would have gotten them. And thanks be to God, when I went to the next vendor, what I needed was there. What if it wasn't? I would have missed out on the opportunity. I would have to change the plan again, spend time to find a new this, a new that, the right price point, the right vendors, check out the shipping details, the whole 9 yards. There's a lot more that I'd have to do. All of those steps would have to be repeated because I did not ascertain, or I would not have been able to meet that particular goal or objective. The same principle applies to our daily lives. Whatever we refuse to act on, to tap into in that particular time and season, then we're acting in disobedience. And then ultimately, when we're disobedient, we're going to miss what God has called us to do. And then we are then out of alignment. And when you're out of alignment, you're going to miss the blessing. Remember that your life and your destiny is also tied to others. So think about every time when you miss something, every time when you're disobedient, every time when you refuse to act and go to that next level and to do what He has called you to do, then what would happen? Before I came on today, I was feeling under the weather, like I felt like the flu was going to take me out. And I'm like, if it's even 5 minutes, I'm going to release that. If it's even two people, I'm going to release it because my obedience is greater than anything else. It's not about me. It's about His word. It's about what He has said. It's about how this will bless somebody whenever they watch this. I don't know who is out there, but I'm just being obedient in this season. Release the counterfeit. And I'm going to do some introspection because maybe I have counterfeits in my life and I need to release in this time and in this season. But we can't tap into the new thing. We can't see the new thing because the counterfeit is taking up space. When the new thing come, we're going to put it, you'll have any space. We need to clear out the clutter. We need to throw away everything that does not serve us in this season. And so these are my few words to you. I just want to encourage you tonight. And before I even close out, I just want to help you to identify who or what is a counterfeit. And these are some really key signs. Alrighty? So a counterfeit is anything that drains you. Could it be a job? Could it be a friendship? Could it be a relationship? Could it be in a ministry? Whatever it is, anything that drains you. A counterfeit is anything that forces you to compromise. It does not complement you. It forces you to compromise. A counterfeit is designed to keep you stuck in cycles. You stay with what is familiar. There is no change, there is no elevation, there is no growth. So you're always in stagnation. A counterfeit makes you hide who you are because it's not there to add anything. It's a parasitic relationship. A counterfeit, and this is very important, last but definitely not least, a counterfeit distracts you from purpose. This is the Sold into Purpose podcast. A counterfeit distracts you from purpose. If you're not living in purpose, then are you really living? And so John 10 verse 10 says that the thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. I have come so that you may have life and have it more abundantly. If you have a counterfeit in your life, you are losing at every angle. And so I want to encourage you today that if you've been holding on to what looks good but isn't God, tonight you need to release it. Today you need to release it. This morning you need to release it. God is not a God of confusion. He will always bring clarity. He will always bring peace. And He will always bring alignment. And I'll take that again. If you're holding on to what looks good, but it isn't God, you need to release it. If this word resonated with you tonight, I just want you to drop something in the comment section. Let me know that really blessed you. And I want you to say on this live, wherever you will see these videos, even the shorts after this, say, I am releasing the counterfeit. Today, this moment, this time, I'm making a conscious decision to release the counterfeit. And before I go, let us pray. Lord, I pray that you'll give us the grace tonight to discern the real from the fake. Help us to walk boldly in the doors that you've opened and release every single thing, mighty God, that you have not assigned to us in the mighty, matchless name of Jesus. We thank you, mighty God, for these and other unmentioned mercies, and you know, and we decree and we declare that by your blood, by your grace, and by your mercy, that it is done. In your holy, precious, wonderful, and mighty name. Alrighty, purpose seekers, I'm just gonna play one more song and then we're gonna go out of here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me. I pray that this little session will bless you. And if you're feeling the do, let me know. We'll definitely tap into so many other sessions, but I'm really grateful to share time and space with you. So we're gonna close out tonight with Correct by Great Man. Thank you so much for joining me. Let somebody know who will let somebody know that we are live. Hey, hey, hey.
Check. Comforter. But every time I've been left forsaken, them for me shot, but you got back there. Never go down, never undertaking. So many times me, I don't fall down. Be your mercy, be talking for me. I take my Bible and concordance. I never see you begging forsaking. I don't go. Somebody, I'm not good. Gonna bless me, Sunday to Sunday. Overcome next. You don't finish. And check out. You hope you say, Mama, you make all let go. Anointing for head out. I just steady collect now. I've been sure to say, Mama, don't say, what? On the nation, they far away. Not just they come my way. There's some mercy. Never, never. Nobody bother me. I've decided say all my days. I'm for Jesus. I don't go down. Somebody, I'm not doing. You may bless me, someone to me. Come down. And let open, you don't finish. I don't check out. How we say, I'm not doing joyful. See, it is show me say, I'm not steady collect on.
Alrighty, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I am your favorite host, Akeelia Thompson, and please follow us on all socials at Souled Into Purpose. That is SOULED Into Purpose. You may also subscribe to our YouTube channel at Akeelia Thompson. That is AKEELIA Thompson on YouTube. Purpose seekers, remember that purpose will never require you to settle. It is time to let go and let God release that counterfeit and tap into the real deal. Remember, he says that he has thoughts towards us. He wants to prosper us, not to bring us harm. He wants to bring us peace, a future unexpected end. And so we need to tap into all that the Lord has provided to us. Purpose seekers around the globe, remember that it is not the beginning, but it is the continuing to the end until it is faithfully, wholesomely, purposefully, and wonderfully accomplished. Until next time, see you soon.